Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name's Justin. I'm running for the king. I'm here in, well, my desk chair in the shed, and we're going to pull orders for the week and give you like a quick spoiler here. We listed the last of the manga, and I can feel it with sales. I have lots of DVDs to list, and I'll list some, and we'll sell some this week. But the books are out, and things are slowing down. But hang in there with me. We're gonna jump back to Tuesday. We'll go through sales, what I'm seeing, and I could make excuses other than like inventory, but also didn't list a lot this week. And I could blame it on back to school. I could blame it on the economy, but really it lies here with me. And that's the way it goes. But we do have orders to show you. So we're going to jump back, work our way through the week. I'll see you back there. Hey folks, today is Tuesday. It is the 5th of August, and we're going to start off the week super strong. Not really, but I got some okay sales today. We have 4 going out. I have the first one pulled already. I'm going to throw you on the wall. So this one took 2 hands just because it's breakable. There are 10 of these salad plates, salad, dessert plates, whatever. They're Faltzgraf. I got them in a big lot. I paid, I don't know, $15 for them. I can't remember. These 10 sold for $18.39 plus shipping. I assume that's an offer, or I reduced the price, or I have no idea. It sold though. I'm already in the profit for the buy, so these are going to go out. I do have to make sure that I pack them well because they're not super fragile, but they can break in shipping. So I do have to be careful with that. And I think that means they're going to UPS because all my stuff that weighs anything on Macari goes UPS. So I think that's where we're at. But that's one down. We have 3 more on eBay. I'm going to pull you off the wall. I listed a bunch of stuff yesterday evening, mostly manga. I had a few small lots and a couple singles that I got up, and maybe even a DVD or 2. I'm not sure, but none of that sold just yet. But I do have 3 things that are from the 2K anime buy, and the first one is this DVD set. Running into things. Magical Play. I think it's 2 discs on this one. 2 disc set. This one sold $9.99 plus shipping. I do have a lot of 2 manga, and I touched it yesterday, and I put it behind those Blu-rays when I pulled some more books out from behind there. So let me move them out of the way. Okay, it is going to be these 2 Train Man books, and let's see if I can get them out without tearing up anything. There they are. Volume 1 and 2. It's not the complete set because I think there's 3 or 4 in the set. These 2 sold $18 plus shipping on offer. And then there's one last sale, and it is a DVD lot, and it's the best one of the day for sure. I'm hoping I have more DVDs hiding in these boxes that I really, I've kind of sorted them, but I haven't looked up values or anything. And I'm hoping they're like this one. This lot includes Slayer's Great and Slayer's Gorgeous, and I think there's like 4 or 5 more DVDs in the series, but these 2 sold on offer. I sent out, I think, a 5% off offer. It may have been more, but these sold $71.24 plus shipping. So not bad for 2 DVDs, if I do say so myself. And I think that is going to be it. Nothing on Poshmark, although the 2 things I sold in the last couple weeks have cleared, and I'm getting my money, which is great. So tonight is actually going to be something different for me, actually. Usually I spend Tuesday nights editing video, but tonight I'm going to go see a movie. I know that's not very strange, but I worked at a movie theater for 7 years, at actually 3 different theaters, 4 if you count the opening of Star Wars Episode 1, because I helped out a different theater. Anyway, I worked at a couple theaters, but the one I was at the most is closing this week. Thursday is the last day of operation for this place, and it needs to be gutted and completely redone. It looks the same as it did in '93 when it opened, other than they have fancy soda machines now. But beyond that, it really hasn't changed much since I was there in the, I guess, late 90s, early 2000s. So I left there in 2003. So it's been a while since I've been there. Anyway, a bunch of us that worked at the theater are all getting together to watch one last movie before it closes. So some of the folks I see around every once in a while, and some of the folks I haven't seen in forever. So it'll be pretty cool if we get a good group to show up and you know, and watch this movie. Um, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. There's also a big like cast party or that's going to be taking place there on Friday. The last day is Thursday, so Friday, and a bunch of people I work with want to crash it. I don't think that's going to happen for me, but we're going to watch this movie. Hopefully, it'll be good. I We'll see. I guess if anyone shows up, if I'm the only one there, I'll cry, but I'll probably still watch the movie. But I guess that's it. That's what's going on today here in the shed and at the movie theater. And I guess if you hang in there with me, we'll see what's going on tomorrow. I'll see you then. Hey folks, today is Wednesday. It is the 6th of August. I have 22 listings for the month up so far, and I have 2 orders. So I did list last night or yesterday afternoon for a little bit, but then I went to that movie and I stayed up way too late. The movie was over by 10, but we stayed out in the parking lot just talking, basically what we used to do when we worked there until after 11:30. So I rolled in at midnight, and I'm usually asleep by 10. So I'm dragging today. Energy drink with my lunch, and so hopefully that'll keep me awake as I finish my workday. I sold 2 items. The first one is The Substance. This is a 4K Blu-ray of The Substance. It's a horror movie, it looks like. And I picked this up at a yard sale. It was either 25 cents or 50 cents. I don't remember. And I got I got one other DVD. It must have been 50 cents then, because I got it up to like a even dollar amount. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Okay. Anyway, picked it up for 50 cents. It sold $13.99 plus shipping. And that was one of the things I listed yesterday. So that's pretty nice. The other item I have is a manga book. It's a single. I listed it on the 4th, which means I listed it Monday. And it's right here. It's Lucky Star. It sold on Macari. It's a pretty good book for just being a single, especially a volume 1 and not a standalone. It sold $19.99 plus shipping. So that's not bad for a single book. Like double what I am hoping to average out when it's all done. Not that I'm making the prices. I just said on what they're selling for, but you know, that's what I'm hoping for. So that is $34 minus fees, of course, and not bad for 2 items, especially for me. I did go to my hometown thrift yesterday. I did film with my glasses, but I haven't edited yet. But picked up a few things that I think will do well, and I only spent $11, so that's not bad at all. And even at $22, I think I may have. I wouldn't have pulled the trigger on everything, but I would have bought something. I found my first Filton shirt. Let me see if I can pull it out of the stack here. Or Filson shirt. I paid $2.50. No, this was on the 75% off rack. So whatever 75% of $5 is, that would be $1.25 or something, I think, right? So not too bad there. I think that'll do well. But I got to get the manga, and I have 3 manga books. That's all I have left. 3 single books. But rest of those DVDs and stuff off that table, and then I can start listing some bigger stuff, because I've been buried over there with books and such. So including that Carhartt jacket that I picked up on Saturday. Hey folks, I am back. My workday is done. I got my minimum 5 listings done, including the last manga book out of this lot. We'll put an asterisk next to that. The last known manga out of that big 2K anime buy. There potentially could be one hiding. I went through all the boxes and everything, but I do have a few boxes of Western books, so there could be some hiding in there, but I've already went through them. So I think we are done with manga. So we'll see how that works. Anyway, I have one more item to ship. It's going to be super easy to pack up. I'm going to get it out today, and it's right here. I guess it's a clothing item for the kitchen, I guess, is what you would say. I'm going to throw you on the wall. I know I've yapped way too much today for just having, well, now 3 items, but this is pretty neat. This is a vintage Kentucky Fried Chicken apron, and on the bottom it says, you can kind of see part of it, it says, I can't say it. It says Acapulco, right, in Mexico. So I don't know if this is from the KFC in that city, but I saw it at a yard sale. I think I may have paid $1 for it. I just thought it was neat. I think somebody had been using it while they grill or something. I didn't wash it because it looks fairly fragile, but it did have some stains on it, and I showed them, but maybe not. Maybe it's just totally from chicken grease at KFC, but it sold. Full asking price, $29.99 plus shipping. So I thought that was a pretty cool item, and it sold on eBay, and it's going out the door today. So that's going to be it. That makes 3 items, $30 to add to the total, minus fees. And I will see you tomorrow. Hey folks, today is Thursday. It is the 7th of August. Only 2 orders going out today. One super tiny and one pretty good. First one is down here on my bottom shelf, and it is right here. This is a cut and assemble medieval castle like puzzle book thing. It's a craft, so you cut out all the different pieces, fold them, tape them together, and it makes this giant castle. Pretty cool. I got a bunch of these books at an estate sale, and this is the last one left. It's been down that shelf for a while. $5.99 plus shipping. And I didn't really look any of those up when I picked them up. I just thought they'd be worth a little bit, but obviously not. And then the last item is from, well, it's from the Big Buy, but let's see, where is it hiding? This is Papillion Rose. And that DVD, single DVD, mind you, sold $99.99 plus shipping. So I'm not sure. I have it marked rare, hard to find. Maybe that's the case. That's what the other listings had it. So obviously it sold. So that's awesome. $100 for a used DVD? Yes. Yes, please. Thank you. So just those 2 today on eBay. Nothing on Mercari or Poshmark. I'm going to work on some listings after I get these 2 things mailed on my lunch. And then hopefully we'll have some more sales to show you tomorrow. I'll see you then. Hey folks, today is Friday. It is the 8th of August. And, well, local schools around here have already started. So that's kind of crazy. My girls start this next week. But it's also probably the slowest day I've had on eBay since the big 2K anime buy. I have 0 anime or manga going out. 1. I have 2 orders, just the 2. I waited till after my workday was over just in case anything else would come in. I listed at lunch, so hopefully that'll, help jumpstart things. But I have 2. So one is a DVD, and it's one I picked up at a yard sale ages ago. I think I lowered the price not too long ago, and it sold. This one is No Regrets by Robert Rogers, and I think this is a Catholic DVD here. Don't see many of those. This sold $6.99 plus shipping. The other item I have is an article of clothing. It's up there in C8, which is under bubble wrap. I'm going to pull the box down. Be right back. I'm really hoping to get some clothing listed this weekend. This is a vintage UMWA District 12 jacket. And so it is a King Louis Pro, lightweight. I thought it was cool. I picked it up probably for like $1 or less at a yard sale. It was in my death pile. I listed it when I was listing all that clothes earlier in the year, and it sold. And it outdid the DVD, which wasn't hard. It sold for $19.99 plus shipping, which I'm not going to complain about that. That's not a bad price. So those are the 2 items I have. I'm hoping the weekend kind of brings us back, and we end the week strong. We will definitely see. I'm going to try my best to list tomorrow after yard selling. Also have to mow, and we'll just have to see. I think I say yard selling, but I may just end up going thrifting with my daughter. Well, I have no idea what's going on tomorrow. Can you tell? I never know what's going on. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. I'll see you Monday. Well, it is Monday, the last day on this video, and it was a really, really slow weekend. Probably the slowest weekend I've seen in 3 months or more. 4 on eBay, and I have one purchase. It was a bundle purchase on Mercari with 2 items going out, and that's it. I listed a boatload of anime. I cleared the table. I've added to the table since then because I have things prepped and ready to get listed. And I listed a bunch Friday. I only listed 2 things Saturday. I spent the day with my daughter shopping for cat stuff. We got a cat, and for school stuff. So I didn't have much time to actually work in the shed. So it's slow, but it'll be quick for you, I guess. Slow for me, quick for you. Is that how it works? Okay, let's see. We'll start with eBay. 4 items there. The first item is a shirt, and I think it's in C3. C3.4. It's another one of these Kirby shirts. It is the biggest one. It's a 3XL, and it sold for $15 free shipping. So it weighs, it's hopefully going to go out 12 ounces. So I'll make a little bit there. I have a hat next, although it does not have a SKU, so I assume it's in hat 1, because I think everything in hat 2 has a SKU. I think this hat just says North on the front. On the side, it says Salem. It's for North Salem. And that is a St. Louis baseball league of some sorts, because there's the arch in the background. I think I Google lensed it or something. It's a North Salem, St. Louis black hat is how I listed it. But it's pretty nice. It looks pretty much brand new. I'm sure I listed as used. Sold on offer, $8 plus shipping. And hey, look, it's been a long time since I bought one, but I had to get the Lego car this weekend, so I did buy and build that too. I have one thing on eBay that sold out of the anime buy, and it's right here, listed this Friday. It's not gonna, let me retire or anything. This is a lot of 6 anime sampler DVDs. So they would come in magazines or at conventions or at, I don't know, like comic book shops maybe. I'm not sure. There's 6 of them here. I just listed them low. I thought I would have them forever, but they sold in about a day. And they sold $5.99 plus shipping. And then the last item on eBay is something I got out of the free bin at my hometown thrift. And it's up there in that priority box. Up there. But it's not going priority. They were in another box and I needed to use it probably for anime stuff. And I dumped it in that. So we'll have to repack it. But let me get it down. Now, you don't see these much anymore, even at churches. But these are soundtrack cassettes. So they are Christian music. And I guess if it was non-Christian music, we would call them karaoke cassettes. But they are soundtracks so people could sing at the church and not have to worry about having the musicians learn it or anything. These sold $23.99 plus shipping, and there are 28 in here. So free to $24 minus fees, of course, is not too bad. And I'm happy they're going out, I guess. So I think it may be close to like 4, 5, 6 months for them to sell. That leaves us with Macari. I said we had one order. It's a bundle of 2 items. It is anime DVDs. One I listed Friday, one I listed Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. They haven't been listed very long. It's a pretty decent sale for Macari. So let me go grab them. I'll be right back. In this bundle is Shuffle, and it's a box set. I think these had the mini posters still included in them. So Shuffle is one of them. And the other is a lot of To Love Ru. I sold the mangas on these early on when I did the buy, but there's 5 DVDs in this one. It's seasons 1 through 4, I think. And these 2 sold for $84.99 plus shipping. I think it was like $92 or something, and they sent me an offer of $70. I countered at the $85. They took it, and they're going out. So that's a pretty decent sale. And that is going to be it for sales so far for the day. I have 46 as far as my goals, number of listed, and I'm at 1,233 as far as the dollar-wise. I did end up listing that Carhartt coat that's been hanging back there, and I picked up a nice vintage Wrangler jean jacket, but it's a mossy oak print. Those are my 2 listings from Saturday. So when those sell, if they both sell at full asking price, it'll be like $120. So it's not bad for me for 2 listings that are non-manga, I guess. Other than that, I think we're going to find out that anime DVDs sell slower than some manga. I have tons of books back there still listed, but the fast-selling ones sold fast. And the dollar amounts are going to be much less. But as far as that buy goes, since we're short on listings, I can give you an update on the buy. Let me get the spreadsheet open. As far as that buy goes, I've listed 389 listings, and for a total of $20,885. That's total. That's sold and unsold. That's the listings. As far as the sales go, 14,400. and change. That's the sale price plus shipping. And then after shipping fees, all that, 11,000. But if we take out what I paid for the lot, we broke 10,000 this last week of we'll say profit, pure profit, right? Net profit. That doesn't include like buying bubble wrap and buying boxes and things. I did have to purchase a couple boxes and some bubble wrap, but I would have anyway for other things. I usually just don't count that in there because it's a small percentage, but at the most a couple $100, still really good for my initial $1,930 investment. But I think that's probably going to be the last update on that anime until we get everything listed. I can give you the final listing total, but still happy, obviously, with that. I think we're going to see things slow down, and I almost need like another 2 trucks worth of something. So I'm definitely on the lookout. I've been looking at storage units. I've been bidding on some storage units, but they go crazy high for junk around here. So I don't know. It's going to be what it is, but we'll definitely take you along if I can on any buys. But thank you. I guess that's going to be it for the video. I appreciate you hanging out there with me this week. We had slower sales, but you know, overall, I think it's still a decent week if we count it for all of the weeks of this year, because the first part of this year was really slow. So this is better than that. If you like the video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And if you've made it this far and you're not subscribed, I would totally appreciate your subscription. It is free. It helps out the channel, and you can follow along what's selling in here. And sometimes we get some yard sale videos, a few and far between, but I do have some I need to edit. So there's that. All right, that's going to be it. Thank you so much again. I hope you have a great day. God bless.